Ooh, all right, Sisters, let's get started on making this apple pie bread pudding, a quick and easy dessert to have on your table for Thanksgiving. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, Sizzlers, so to get started, we're going to take our challah bread and we're going to go ahead and cut that into some nice cube pieces. And then from there, transfer it into a glass bowl. So in the pan, we're going to melt our butter, keep it on a low medium heat because next we're going to add some of this Jim Beam apple bourbon whiskey. And folks, I don't want y'all to do a flambe at home because if you get them eyebrows caught, that's not cute. You're going to have to explain that on the first date why you ain't got no eyebrows. So next it's time to go ahead and make our apple pie filling. First I'm going to take 3 Gala apples. I'm going to peel them and chop them up and let them soak in some lemon water just because they don't turn brown because don't nobody want to deal with no brown apples. So while that butter and that bourbon is cooking on them apples, we're going to go ahead and shake in some ground cinnamon, sprinkle in some cloves, and a little nutmeg. And let me tell you, right now this pan is smelling so good, I think I'm going to have a shot of that bourbon myself. I think I deserve a little bit. So after you let those spices cook in those apples for about 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and add in our white sugar and some brown sugar, baby. Yes, folks, y'all already know I love my brown sugar, baby. I get high off the loving, want some of your brown sugar, sugar. Continuously stir your apples as the sugars start to break down in that sauce to make your apple pie filling. After your apple pie filling has been simmering, I feel like it's only right to fold in some pecan pieces in there because that's what I like, so that's what I'm going to do. You don't have to do it, but it still tastes good with it. All right, so our apple pie filling is perfect, so let's go ahead and transfer it into a glass bowl and set to the side. All right, Sizzlers, so now it's time to make our custard. We're going to take 3 eggs and we're going to beat them up. I'm telling you, beat them like you stole something. And then from there, we're going to take some white sugar and, of course, my favorite, that brown sugar. Mix that all together with some eggs. And then last but not least, we're going to add in a splash of some whole milk and some heavy whipping cream. You know I like using my heavy whipping cream because it's nice and thick. And, of course, don't forget the cinnamon. And last but not least, some vanilla extract. So now that I'm done making my custard, I'm going to take my custard and pour that onto my bread. Let that soak for about 10 minutes. After soaking for 10 minutes, we're going to take our 9x13 Pyrex that's already greased up. We're going to pour that bread with that custard right inside there. Spread it all the way around. And next, we're going to take that apple pie filling. Spread that apple pie filling on top of that bread. And, of course, mix it in there a little bit. And then in the oven it go, 350 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. After our bread pudding has been baking in the oven, it's time to go ahead and remove it, let it cool down. And this is that apple pie bread pudding. And let me tell you folks, it smells so good. I wish you was in my kitchen right now. All right, Sizzlers, here we go. It's time for a moment of truth. Let's go ahead and dive into our apple pie bread pudding. Here we go, y'all. Oh, yes. Ooh, he closed his eyes a little bit. Here you go with the dance. Right foot, left foot, right foot. Shimmy, shimmy, shake. Shimmy, shimmy, shake. Shimmy, 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 shake. Ooh, okay, big fella. Now, watch out. He got moves. Now, folks, I want to say thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Sauteing with Sparks, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Deuces.